Hi, good afternoon. We're here today to show you our botanic range, which Anne-Sophie is going to mix a little bit of in a minute while I speak to you, and she's going to dab in every here and there. But we have 6 different colors, so they go from a peach tone to sort of a walnutty. Our organic henna colors, botanic colors, they are very soft and more natural in the tones, not like the old hennas, which are very bright on the red, and ours are a little bit more natural, more soft in the color, and in that sense as well, they only do come with the grains up to the 30%. So we do a lot of mixing a lot of the times if we feel like it, as well as using our synthetic colors, pigment colors, the Villumsen, or using the oils, coffee, or natural green tea, which just can complement the colors and enhance the tones in the botanic colors. So now we're going to do a little bit of a mix show you.
Yeah. Show how to mix it, because the botanic color is just like powder, and it's just come from flowers and henna flowers. So it's like a powder. So you have to mix it with some water.
Very hot water or boiling water, so that the powder melts better into each other, so the cuticles can be sort of grained out a bit.
And we have some hot water here. You could also use coffee or green tea. Depends on what color you want to have.
For example, sometimes if you use the peach, maybe just a tone like my type of hair, or to create even in highlights, to do that little douchey look, golden look on top of the highlight. We would use sometimes with the green tea, because then that little green substance against the peach makes it just a little bit more of a sandy tone to it, tones it down a little bit on the yellow. Not that it's yellow, but it's got that sort of golden brown, very light tone to it.
And the botanic color don't have any smell in it, so it smells natural. It smells like herbs, but there's no perfume or oils in it.
No.
So if you want it to smell a little bit of oils, you can put a little bit oil in it. Also, it's very good for the hair with the oil, so you can mix it with a little bit of oil in it, and then you have the smell from the oil instead of the smell of herbs.
Again, with botanic colors, the powder, it just helps to actually, as well, on a damaged hair, it fills up the hair again, because it enters the hair a little bit with the grains in it, and you can enhance that by using the oil, or using a bit of lemon juice, or using a bit of the coffee as well, again, the green tea. And even on fine hair, a lot of the time it helps really fill it up, and in that future coloring, the color really lasts a lot better. And again, the hair just gets a bit of volume, it swells up the hair again. So you can build up your hair strand actually again with these botanic colors. So definitely not breaking down or damaging the hair.
And it's a little bit like a treatment for the hair, so you can use it like a treatment also. And with the coffee has a lot of oil in it, so coffee is also a very good treatment. You can also use the coffee with the oils and make it for a health treatment too.
Yeah, so do like a peel, do like a little peeling, and you can always as well in the salon offer that, or tell your clients about this so they know all these little natural tricks that you can do. And this is what we have in the salon, and this is obviously what we have on the shelves for the client with 2 sachets in them. So they do have a little amount at home as well for the long hairs too. If not, they actually do get two roots and fill-ups at home. If you had a light hair like mine, I would just use my peach if I wanted to fill up the hair again and use it like a treatment. Even on Anne-Sophie, if she didn't want to change her color, we would just probably take the peach so we know it's light, and then she would just have all that fullness again back into the hair, and the treatment, the goodness from the botanic colors.
Yeah, that's right. But you can't see the color when you mix the color. You can't see which color it would get, because it's all green or brown. But when you have worked with botanic color for a lot of years, you know that when the color is more brown in the natural color is more brown, they're a little bit more red in the color, and when they're looking a little bit more green, they're a little bit more cold in the color. So you get used to see the color.
Yeah,
when
so obviously it's all perfect products, so you're gonna come out with this funny looking.
Yeah, sometimes they're more green and sometimes they're more brown.
Because it is natural.
Yeah.
What we have done in the salon is when we've cut someone's hair, we've taken a little strand and just, you know, done our mixes and done one of each, and just to play around with it to see what comes out. One without coffee, one with pigments, and just to get used to know them, and you know, just again get creative with it, and don't hesitate to try and put something in or mix them together even as well. But again, just remember, it doesn't cover the 100%. So if you wanted to cover something, you would still have to use, again, the pigments. This is just a quite dark pigment mix, but it could be any type of extra pigment you wanted in there.
Yeah.
Or if you wanted to make it really bright, like the old, maybe like a little bit like the old-fashioned red tones, you would do a chestnut or walnut, which gives you that level of 7-6. And then you would add a lot of, you know, red or copper, and that would be from, again, the Illumine range that you would put in there.
Yeah, but a very nice color, botanic color.
Still makes it softer,
yeah.
Still makes it very natural, and again, you just treat the hair at the same time.
Yeah.
So you can't really go wrong.
And it's good to mix them too. If you mix the mandarin and the chili together, you get a very nice red color tone to it.
Yeah, really good glow as well. Because again, it just treats the hair, fills the hair up. And like Anne-Sophie said, it is actually a treatment as well because of what it's made of. You know, it's all goodness for the hair. And you just have to mix it to like a creme fraiche state, so not too dry, because it does dry out as well. Obviously a lot of the water evaporates as you're coating it in the hair. Sometimes if you have really long hair, you have to go back and just add a little bit of extra water just to make sure that it's not lumpy and it will take you too long to get through the hair. And again, with the oils, it treats the hair, but it helps when you're rinsing out as well, that it just loosens easier, and at the same time you've treated the hair even more.
Yeah, and we use them a lot when we make the highlights, and the customer wants to have like a natural color between the highlights.
Yeah, I have some, but I think they've come out with this a little while ago, but I started, and Anne-Sophie do as well, when we do the blonde streaks, we do them a lot here in Denmark. We tend to make, they want it very natural, and again, you don't want that outgrowing line too quick, so breaking it up with a chestnut or walnut, or even just a peach if you just want to give it a glow, but that just gives that little bit of a caramelly, warm tone in between. And so when you've applied your botanic color, it's very important to, again, wrap the color so that it doesn't dry out. We really make sure around the hairline, around the ears, that it's not too free, so you still want to get your coverage. And then again, the heat. So the heat is on the plant, and then I think it's 48 degrees, and usually, depending on the hair strand, it's 40 minutes to an hour. We do recommend to have a little look. You can go over the strand, pull it a little bit, and you see how much tone it's taken. On the stricter, thicker, coarser hair, it tends to need a little longer. And I think as well, sometimes with the second coloring, the hair is adapted better, but it's all in the client knowing the hair, and you get to know that really quickly with these colors. So remember the heat, and remember to wrap it around so it can't evaporate the moisture from the color.
When we do the highlight with the vanilla color in it too,
it's already in the we don't use the foil, but we use the botanic paper, but it's already in the paper.
Yeah, so, and then we only give it for 22.
Exactly. Yeah, because you want a soft look anyway, and it's all a blend, so it doesn't need longer. You need to look at your light one. When that's ready, the whole thing is coming off.